Hello and welcome back, folks. Guess what? Got historic Brawl. Don't know how long we're going to have it, but we got to definitely jump on it. Anyway, first deck. Emmara, Soul of the Accord. This deck, when I made it, I wanted to really maximize Emmara's tap ability here. So she can constantly make soldier tokens or very easily do it. What I accidentally ended up doing was making quite possibly one of the most aggressive decks in this format. Whoops. Anyway, when I say that, I might get right down to it here. So what's causing that? Well, Saruli Caretaker is probably your best one-drop straight up. I mean, it just starts with the most explosive freaking draws possible because you start turn 1 this, turn 2 tap Emmara, and instantly get your token, just instantly like that. So there's that. But we also threw in the Conclave Mentor and a bunch of token or +1/+1 counter stuff. So you see that basically everywhere. Everywhere. And then, yeah, I mean, just keep adding them. Keep adding more counters. Because Champion of Lambholt says, you can't block me and you're going to die. That said, here's a good friend, Yorvo. Also pretty good. You know, you drop Yorvo, you start swinging and get some extra stuff. Other notable thing, basically. Ledev Champion is going to have lots to do. Tap her down and get good attacks in as well. And yeah, Pashiri's Lieutenant's pretty good in this. You know, let's see, what's the other one? Johnny the Great-Hearted, alongside Oath of Johnny. Obviously, that means a nice, easy like turn 3 if you were to curve out to gain 3 life because you wouldn't be doing much of anything else. But whatever. Hotly Radiant Champion, able to, well, in this deck, you're not usually hitting the +1, you're hitting the -1 and trying to kill your opponent as fast as humanly possible, to be completely honest. You're just hitting -1 and go. Similar card that does similar effect in 3-slot Appeal to Authority, where you can give trample and +X equal to the number of creatures, and then you have the authority to tap down your opponent's creatures, additionally giving you vigilance. So a really good solid swing with this card. And since it's an aftermath, you can play it as you need to. So additionally, beyond that, we have Return of the Wildspeaker, so we get to 5 mana. We just kill our opponent that way as well. Biogenic Ooze, pretty good in sense here. Nissa is just kind of like the, well, whatever, you hit 5 mana, play Nissa if you got it. Really. Tristani as another just boom. Tolsimir as a little interaction. Johnny Unyielding for long games. You never know. It could happen. But yeah, this deck curves out quite well. Emmara, probably going to be played as a land. Turntimber, same thing. And then we have Great Henge, which may or may not get cast, honestly, depending on what we pull. But I mean, a Yorvo can pull it off, a Champion of Lambholt can pull it off, and a Ledev Champion can certainly pull it off. Or maybe even Appeal. We just hit Appeal and then we just fire off the Great Henge. So there's options to make that go with a bunch of 1/1 tokens. Lands basically make colors. Notable Guildmage's Forum to give a little extra +1/+1 counter. You might notice that Emmara and Johnny Great-Hearted, they have this nombo where you can start spitting out tokens, but I guarantee that if you're dropping to Johnny and pumping the team, you don't care anymore. So with all of that, you're going to see a number of, well, we're just going to try and beat the crap out of our opponent. That's all we're going to do. See you in some games. Okay, we're on the play versus Heliod Suncrown. Don't worry, creativity is 100% dead with our opponents. We won't be seeing any of that floating around here, that's for sure. Our opponents are playing like the same 3 commanders as usual, to say the least. Okay, nonetheless, I'm going to Champion the Lambholt first. Let's make them keep up with me. Backs out, sure. Oh yeah, they're gonna have to keep up with me. So we drop Forest, and I suppose we convoke, and just deal with Daxos immediately and get them way off what they need to be. There we go. I don't know if we're going to have time for branching evolution. We're probably just going to kill our opponent. Caretaker. Yeah, that's just not good enough, opponent. It's not even close to good enough. Yeah, let's just kill them. Yeah, let's just kill them. Like I said, hyper aggressive. Just, oh yeah, by the way, you're just gonna die. We're on the play versus the Scarab God, which frightens me a little bit. I don't know if we're just going to be going up against blue-black removal pile or what. But if I don't like what I'm seeing, like, I'm just not going to give removal piles the time of day, period. I can move on. I'm not spending an hour to deal with your removal. Signet? Sure. Let's break them up. Let's break them up. You get nothing. Our opponent got any tricks here? I'm going to start with a Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. I'm assuming they most certainly are just a removal pile. I did not see that scry. I think I saw it to bottom, but never know. You know what? Let's just assume that that's exactly what I saw was a bottom hit. Let's just say that that's exactly what I saw. Okay, our opponent now scries to the top. Yeah. Okay, I was just looking at this. Yeah, we could most certainly attack like this. So, yeah, I was looking at the vigilance and how we didn't get any... We didn't get a token, but it doesn't matter because our opponent's dead while casting, like, nothing. Alright, we're on the draw. We have Saruli Caretaker, so this is the Nutso hand. Keep. Theoretically, Nutso hand. If we had a 1-drop to kind of line it all up, it'd be just absolutely perfect. But, you know, whatever. We'll take it. Opponent scries off. 1-drop. Alright, well... I don't know how it's going to work. I never know how it's going to work, so I just always set that stop. Oh, Emmara. Resolve. Swarm Shambler. Pay. Token. Resolve. Okay. So we have 4 mana next turn. Opponent just Beanstalk Giants instead. Yep, 4 mana. So I'm gonna boot this. Put a counter on Emmara. Swing with these guys. There we go. since we have something that spits out creatures for single target effects, then great, but I don't know if our opponent's the type of person just play 50 million board wipes and call it a day. We'll see. Escape to the Wilds. Veil of Summer's legal? Alright, sure. Dryad, Basswood Surge, Veil. Because they want to burn Veil, I guess? We'll do this. Pay. You. Forest, I guess. And just swing? Yeah. Just swing. Although, yeah. Fuck yourself. Our opponent's just got a lot of ramp. Just like a lot of ramp. They're up to 6. It looks like they intend to just go straight to Sakama without any interaction whatsoever. Right of Elysian Grove, sure. Dramatic Compass requires 7 lands. Well, you got 7 now. But it's between that and Vastwood Surge. You can Johnny Unyielding that away and just win the game. I suppose they gain life equal to, yeah. They gain life equal to its power if they give a Vastwood. No, they can't kick her a Vastwood. They have to do thematic. Sure. Okay, so I have to figure out how I'm gonna fire this off because Zakama's coming down very soon. Holy shit. Okay. Nah, we'll just we'll do this. Tap, tap. I don't know what we're doing after, but tap, tap. I just totally did that wrong. I was supposed to untap with Nissa. I'm an idiot. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean... horrible... I don't think it mattered, but it's one of those just small mistakes where you should, take advantage, you should pay attention to anyway. Whatever. I knew what I was supposed to do, and then I went ahead and just didn't do it? We're on the play. We have technically our mana. It's just a really weird freaking hand. Okay. Gotta play on curve real freaking fast. Our opponent has to decide whether or not they like their hand. Or show up. Or pay their internet so they can show up. I don't know, whatever. Turn 1, Legion's Landing. Your move. Bleh. Okay. Turntimber. Okay, life. Sling out the Emmara. What are you gonna do? Bounce? Okay, sure. So they have an opt or they have an unsummon. Okay. Well, it's going to be one of those games where I have to wait 5 seconds before through each phase. Which adds up to a total turn of waiting 30 seconds for your opponent to take their turn. I mean, whatever. It's on you to do... Do something, buddy. Yeah, see this 5-second wait for every last little thing. Hurry up! Okay. Hopefully that was the only thing holding them up. Oh my god. Yeah, alright, fine. The Basri. Buff Emmara. Swing with Emmara. How many things do you wish to tap down, opponent? How many do you think you can tap down? Oh, yeah, and if you attempt to tap down Emmara, she's just going to make more tokens. Good luck. I don't think my opponent's Gyruda deck is actually going to ever hit anything off of Gyruda. Cast it, it's probably just going to be a 6/6 that doesn't do anything. Fuck. That was something that happened? Swing? I'm going to hold up Oviya's trigger here to make a construct. See how our opponent likes that. Up to 5. Yeah, so's Basri, for that matter. Opponent. Not a whole lot up to anything. They're just kind of okay. Well, sure. That happened. I mean, at this point in time. Swing, 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 swing. Keep Oviya back on standby. Oh, look, Legion's Landing trigger. I mean, do I need to do anything? I don't think so. It's up to you, buddy. You figure it out. I don't have to even remotely care about what you're doing. Yeah, that's what I thought. They weren't going to hit anything because their deck has absolutely nothing going for it. So that all these odd CMCs, like, there's a reason Gyruda kind of restricts itself. Because you need that critical mass anyway. And you can already miss often. We're in. We're on the play versus Judith Scourge Diva, who looks very scary. Very scary for us. His hand's reasonable. Emmara plus Ashan is really, really, really nice. Don't know if this Ooze is going to see any work, but it might. Shauna is actually immune to... Seriously? Fine. Makes Saruli Caretaker actually better now. So we can make garbage fire creatures. Fireblade Artist, sure. Just block Fireblade Artist, no big deal. Okay, that'll deal with what's her face, no problem. Now we play Emmara. I play that. Now I think we just play Shauna. And now I have a 4/4. A 4/4 that's immune to Judith, which means Judith has to go around Shauna. Scorched Bitter, sure. Knight of the Ebon Legion, doesn't matter. Yeah. We don't have a land for, we don't have a land for Felidar Retreat. That would be pretty ideal since we have Evolution Sage to kind of match in. Oh well. Obviously, Conclave Tribunal is going to be saved for Judith. I don't care about what they do. We'll kill them on any crackback that they can reasonably come up with. I'm going to put down Evo Sage. And just kind of chill for a moment. Vampire of the Dire Moon's really irritating, and I would rather, like, fire off like Legion's Landing swing with 3 tokens, and that way we have Legion's Landing easily. I don't know what they're up to here. I'm waiting for the Judith to show up so I can just knock out the Judith. Really? Even? Yeah, I mean, fine. That was not cool, bro. Not cool. Felidar Retreat. Okay. Okay. This way? Yes. So, counter. Proliferate. Alright. So we'll just get some big fatties. Judith coming down yet? I can get rid of it. That said, it's going to be too freaking late at a certain point. Lifecrafter. Oh my god. I already don't like you. I really don't like your deck. I really don't like it. It's just removal, removal, removal. That's not going to be fun. Green, tap, yes. Play that down. Counter on everything. Play Scooze. Now, do you have more removal, or is yeah, Judith's finally showing up. We'll just directly block this. They can't fire 1 point anywhere that matters. And I finally get rid of that stupid Death Toucher. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So not happening. That said, you can always use it as a landfall trigger. Convoke. Keep the defender on standby. Pay mana for the rest. Go away, Judith. Nobody likes you. You're really annoying. Counter on everything. Swing with Scooze. Pass the turn. What now? What do you have now? Way too much removal is what you have. Oh, betcha. Let's see. 1, 2, Okay, I'll just play Judas. Sure, fine. Nom 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 Yum, 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 yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, you're dead. All right. Wait, there are 26. They didn't block. Okay. Bump the team. No, let. Yeah, Judas' little 1-point dings aren't going to do anything at that point. Alright, we'll chat about after the deck. First thing I want to say, that last game, yeah, Buddy totally had a reasonable, balanced deck, not this heavy removal stuff. I just got off the back of several games that were just not that great. Yeah, honest answer to that, about 90% of Brawl decks are a removal pile. You know, whatever, it's expression, I guess, and everyone's expressing that they're hateful little bastards. Anyway, so I wanted to mention just hot swaps from what we've got here and what we kind of saw and what needs to be updated, because, you know, we're finally getting historic Brawl, so we need to kind of get caught up and get these decks, you know, working the way they want to be working. So Johnny Unyielding is unwieldy, so probably just needs to go. I'm going to just say get rid of it. Now there's multiple options here. Now, Mirari's Wake. It's a pretty good late game thing, but I mean, I'm getting rid of a Johnny Unyielding because it was stranded in my hand. So there's that. We have Yasharn, which can continue to get mana and continue to play things, but is also a 4/4 and deals with sack effects. Okay. And then there's Conclave Cavalier, which just survives removal. In this sense, I'm going to use Yasharn as the replacement, I feel. That's my personal pick on that one. Fits, you know, in the 4 slot. It gives something else in the 4 slot. That's cool. And then that opens up some of these other ones a little higher up. So that's pretty good. I don't want to lean too heavily on creatures. That's why Mirari's Wake is a consideration. March of the Multitudes sits in hand. It just doesn't do anything, honestly. If I've already got a bunch of creatures on the table, March of the Multitudes is not adding anything. It's not doing anything. It's slow, it's clunky. I'm just getting rid of it. Mirari's Wake is going to be that replacement. If I'm surviving to make a large March of the Multitudes, then chances are I have a board state that needs to grow. And we need to have like creature quality at that point. So improve the creatures. Mirari's Wake. Then we can fire off something else, like, you know, these cards become affordable at that point. That'd be our way of getting out of things. So yeah, I like those improvements. After that, most of the deck would seem to work just fine. I was quite happy with the effects that we had. So, with that all in mind, yeah, good setup. Emmara, as you can see, just tap, 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 tap. You saw the explosive hands with Saruli Caretakers, just go nuts, go ham, go whatever you want. Pretty good. Token side package, pretty nice overall. I do enjoy it. And then Champion Lamphold, you saw that game. That's the entire reason Champion of Lamphold is in this deck is because we can do that. Champion of Lamphold is a win condition straight up for the deck. We can grow it real fast. Watley Radiant Champion, being able to minus, really good. Yeah, Nissa. This isn't really a Nissa deck, but she adds extra creatures. I mean, if your opponent's playing more interactive, they board wipe and then you untap and fire off Nissa, that's the next thing they got to deal with, right? Same with Biogenic Ooze, same idea. It does the same thing overall. So, yeah, I mean, Tolsimir, again, 2 bodies. This is what we're after. 3 bodies. Just stuff that we can pump up with the +1 counter stuff so that we grow real fast. Enjoyed the deck a lot. Hope you did too. That's going to be the first one that we're going to do. I've got a couple more, and if I get lucky with a good commander that works out well, we'll add to them. But for that, take care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.